All right, it's now time for Interactive. Remember, you can catch premium sporting content by, of course, downloading the SportsMax app from the Google Play or the App Store. Real Madrid and Germany midfielder Toni Kroos is hanging up his boots after this summer's Euro 2024, and this is how football fans reacted on X. Gareth Bale says, "Congratulations to Toni Kroos on an amazing career. A pleasure to play alongside you," and of course tagging Real Madrid. We have this one here from Elvis Tunde, one of the best midfielders of his generation. Thibaut Courtois, soccer gives privileges such as being able to be your partner, learn and share experiences as wonderful as the ones we have shared. Of course, Toni Kroos, we still have the best. Thanks, legend. Nuri, the end of an era. And he's crying. Jerome Boateng, absolute legend and the best midfielder in Germany. I would have loved to play more games with you. It was my honor, my friend. With you, not only an incredible footballer ends his career, but also a great person. All the best for the next phase of your life. Yeah, I'll miss him. He makes any team that he's played for better. And as one of the tweets said, and I agree with it, end of an era.
Yeah, I think anytime you have a player retiring, and it doesn't matter what sport it is, and you have so many of his
friends.
Yeah, well, not just friends, but players who competed against him, who played with him, coming out, good players, great players coming out, and given the type of commendations that they've given to him, it tells you a lot. And so I don't think there's much else to say.
Yeah, and I think just to add to that, it tells you a lot about the individual, the person, because it's one thing to impact people in your career by what you do with the numbers. But what I get from that, like the hats and everything, he's, you know, they love him.
Yeah.
That's also very, very important to be a good human. Well, let's take this tweet now. What do we have here? This one from, of course, Shan Glow. So let's take Track Spice first, and Track Spice is saying Fred Curley has withdrawn from the Stockholm Diamond League due to an injury. He most likely will be withdrawing from Oslo since it's a few days before Stockholm if it's an injury. Oslo withdrawal not confirmed yet. Shanglo says probably broke the world record in practice and his body is still recovering. Ricardo smiles, so I turn the camera to you, Ricardo. What's the smile about?
Yeah, so this is hilarious. So remember that Fred Curley had said that the next time he runs the 100 meters, he will break the world record.
And that was trending.
Yeah, that was very much trending. And so then he goes and he withdraws from his upcoming meet. And hence the comment, he must have broken the world record in training and he's still recovering from it. Listen, the one thing I've learned, right, Mariah, is that you don't take people on social media. Social media is undefeated, and so are the people who sit behind their computers and their phones and type. You're not going to beat them. Don't try and take them on unless you're ready to lose. And I don't know that Fred Curley is going to win this one because, let's be honest, there's nobody in this world, maybe with the exception of Fred Curley, who genuinely believes he has a shot at breaking Usain Bolt's world record at 100 meters. But Fred Curley has been saying a lot of out-of-pocket things lately. When he was here for the Jamaica Athletics Invitational at the press conference, the pre-event press conference, he was asked whether he would ever return to the 400 meters. And his response was he didn't want to embarrass the 400-meter runners at this stage. I think I saw somewhere where someone said, please go and embarrass the quarter-milers because the sprinters are embarrassing you, the 100 runners are embarrassing you. But listen, Fred Curley is a fine athlete. He's won global medals at 400 meters or a global medal at 400 meters, Olympic silver at 100, a world title at 100. But he wasn't in the World Championship final only a year ago, and it will be very difficult, Mariah, for him to make the US team this year for the Olympic Games. Not saying that he will not make it, I'm just saying it will be quite a task because American sprinting is in a very good place right now. And I would suggest to Fred Curley, and this is coming from the bottom of my heart, and I mean very, very well when I say this, and there's no sarcasm in it, that Fred Curley should really at this stage focus on trying to make that US team and get an individual spot for the Olympic Games and leave a lot of this gimmicks and talking out of it, because it didn't work a year ago when he fell out at the semifinals of the World Championships, and I don't suspect the talking is going to work this year either.
You know, I would say this. When certain athletes
Yes.
go on social media and do a lot of talking,
Yes.
journalists come on and they love it and they laugh about it and
Like
they talk
who?
about it.
Tell me, like who? Like Noah Lyles?
No.
Oh, because I was going to say Noah Lyles backs
A
up what he
female
has
one.
to say. You mean Shakira Richardson? She doesn't say things like she's going to break the world record. It's the difference is, right? The difference is a lot of the things that Shakira has said in the past, right? People know that she has the potential to get there. They were just saying, prove yourself before you do all this talking, and she's won the world title.
Okay, so she gets a pass.
Well, right now she's getting quite a few.
All right. Viewers, thank you so much as always for, of course, tuning into the SportsMax Zone day after day. We appreciate you, but we have to go just for today. We'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place. Take care.
Jump up on my body like animal. Dance make you feel like carnival. I go lock you down like a criminal. One touch feeling like 1 million. People just say watch you like a cinema. Wine bandit thing like carnival. Make sure you do nobody else.